Hi, class. So this is the structure of an in-class essay analyzing the rhetorical argument Wiesel's making. Each whiteboard would be one of my body paragraphs. When we're doing an in-class essay, especially for the SAT, it's best to go chronological order through the sections. So the first goal today is to write a really clear introduction and to not feel like you're going to freeze up. And the best way I have found is to use what's called the soapstones method. Talk about the speaker, audience, occasion, subjects, purpose, and if you feel up to it, what is the tone of it? You're not going to write the best essay in your life while writing on demand in 45 to 55 minutes. And the readers know that. They want to see competent, clear ideas. Remember, the purpose is a rhetorical analysis. You're analyzing the argument Wiesel's making. So we've talked a lot about his purpose. And there's different ways to say it, but his purpose is to convince the world to do what? To not be indifferent of human suffering. Maybe the purpose, you can broaden it to learn from the past so we don't make the same mistakes in the present and the future. And that mistake is allowing genocide, holocausts, losing faith in humanity, letting history repeat itself, being indifferent to human suffering. I forget where he gave his speech, but this is 1999. The audience, it's really important to have a clear audience in mind and not just say everyone. This isn't for kids, is it? But this really is a rare speech that is for all citizens of the world, and it's also for the world leaders to hear. In your introduction, there are two sentence structures I have talked a lot about that you can plan to do early, like tools. One of them is using an appositive phrase, that phrase that describes a noun. So we listed out a bunch in our notes over the last few days. Here are some possible appositive phrases to describe our speaker. I also want you to consider using a semicolon in that introduction. Is there a contrasting idea, a semicolon, however, or joined ideas? So your introduction shouldn't have to be too long. You don't need to overly think about a hook. Try not to start with a question. Just get right into, tell us who the speaker is. What is the title of the work? What is his subjects? Who is he addressing? And then that thesis statement is the purpose. Let's relook at our thesis statement formula. And even though you're going to say the name in the beginning of the intro, in the thesis statement, you want to state it again. You say author's name, this is an argument. So what is he doing? He's arguing, he's persuading, he's using an active verb. Don't say says, don't say shows. And then you state the purpose. Now, sometimes you can use a semicolon here and extend onto your thesis statement. Your thesis statement should also list the rhetorical appeals and persuasive techniques. Now, sometimes you can even try a colon to list them out. And you're addressing the ones that you're going to talk about in the body paragraphs later. So if we step back, we use our soapstones method and we use our thesis formula to write an introduction quickly.